Good afternoon, Chair Nurse, and thank you for holding this hearing. My name is Funmi Akinnawonu, the Senior Policy Analyst of the Federation of Protestant Welfare Agencies. We are a social policy and advocacy organization that advocates for economic security for all New Yorkers. Like many of my colleagues, I'm also a member of the Human Rights Law Working Group. I'll try not to parrot too many of the same points, but CCHR is critically underfunded and understaffed, and it has been chronically so for several years. And this has created a real gap between the robust nature of New York City's human rights law and the reality that New Yorkers are not able to receive justice. In a context in which the city has been so invested in affordability, it undermines all of the city's efforts if it's housing, those who receive housing vouchers are facing source of income discrimination and don't have a forum to address this issue, or those who are seeking employment are facing harassment and don't have a place to enforce their rights. So this has a particularly high impact on low-wage workers across the city. And in this particular moment in which the federal counterparts for CCHR, EEOC, HUD, the Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights, the Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division, these agencies that would enforce employment discrimination, address housing discrimination, and discrimination in education for those with disabilities. If all of those protections are not enforceable at the federal level due to changes in policies, due to reductions in staff, it is incredibly critical, as it has always been critical, for people to have a forum in order to enforce those rights. And so CCHR needs to increase its funding to $25 million, as well as address the cumbersome processes, including the 2-for-1 allotment within OMB, that are preventing CCHR from filling its vacancies, but also in this moment when there are so many talented attorneys, investigators, folks with incredible civil rights experience who are leaving the federal government. CCHR is losing the opportunity to recruit and hire these folks. And that's a real loss for New Yorkers. So thank you so much for your time.